Nice bass. Da 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 da. I like Zeppelin's bass. Hi everyone. Welcome back to this special weekend in which we are immersing ourselves in Led Zeppelin. This is, of course, my part of my journey through Led Zeppelin's complete albums releases. And at the moment, we are wrapping up Led Zeppelin 2. This is the last song, Ramble On, that I'm going to be diving in detail and exploring from Led Zeppelin 2, and then I'll be moving on to the next album. So, to start with, I have already done my first listen, and let's watch that first before we go through in detail. Have a nice texture here.
Leaves are falling all around. Time I was on my way.
Ooh.
Thanks to you, I'm much obliged for such a pleasant stay. But now it's time for me to go. The autumn moon lights my way. But now I smell the rain, and with it pain, and it's heading my way. Sometimes I grow so tired, but I know I've got one thing I got to do. I ramble on, and now the time is now. Sing my song, I'm going round the world, I gotta find my girl on my way. I've been this way 10 years till the day. Ramble on, I found the queen of all my dreams. Got no time for spreading news. The time has come to be gone. And though our health we drank 1,000
I have to say, they do a really great job with these type of songs. Oh, I like that. I love it. Nice.
Ramble on, and now the time is now. Sing my song, I'm going round the world, I gotta find my girl on my way. I've been this way 10 years till the day. I gotta ramble on, I gotta find the queen of all my dreams. I tell you no lie. Mine's a tale that can't be told. My freedom I hold dear.
Such an interesting mix of texture
Years ago,
and
in days
musical
of old, when
snippets.
magic ruled the air.
the voice,
Just in the
rhythmic
darkest
feel of
depths
it.
Mordor, I met a girl so fair. But Gollum, the evil one, crept up and slipped away with her, yeah. I ain't nothing I can do now. I guess I'll keep on rambling. I'm gonna sing myself. I gotta find my baby. I'm gonna ramble on, sing my song, gonna work my way around the world, baby. Ramble on, yeah. Do my baby. Ramble on, baby. Do. I can't stop this music in my heart. Every time I think I got the heart. I gotta keep searching for my baby.
Oh, there's the baby again.
Searching for my baby.
Now, since that first listen, I have learned that these lyrics to this song were inspired by Tolkien's Lord of the Rings. And so that kind of explains some of the references and allusions in the song. But it's a lovely one. So let's do a detailed listen and see what we find. This song reminds me, well, it fits the topic, right? Ramble on. And I guess I've listened to several songs in this whole rock journey, which are kind of roaming, rambling songs, I would say. Kind of the theme of, I can't stay, I've got to go, it's in my blood, it's just who I am. And even Led Zeppelin, in a way, it kind of reflects a bit of what we found way back in Babe, I'm Gonna Leave You, right? So the topic, it's not new. Even the style, it's not new. But it's nice the way they set that just sort of motion. The thing that I hear when this starts is motion, movement. It's not something that has us sitting down and relaxing. It's a rather quick strumming, but then there's that little, which I don't know, maybe it's happening on the drums, maybe he's tapping on his guitar, I'm not sure, but it's something in there, and it really makes it feel like, okay, this is movement time. It's time to get going. It's time. We are not sitting. This is motion, and that is the setup for this first entrance of the lyrics. But it's gentle.
Leaves are falling all around.
And I make the point of it being gentle.
Time I was on my way.
I like that. I make the point of it being gentle because that also helps. It sets up this whole first line. Leaves are falling all around. In other words, this is autumn. And that little, although it helps contribute to this feeling of motion and movement, we could take this instrumental introduction and we could hear it also as being falling leaves and maybe even a sort of autumnal pitter-patter of rain. There's this bit of dampness to it, and it really captures the atmosphere of this first line of lyrics. Leaves are falling all around. It's time I was on my way. Let's just hear that again. The dripping of water, tapping of water, the motion, leaves fluttering down, the ground is damp, it's overcast, the trees are kind of halfway bare.
Leaves are falling all around. Time I was on my way.
Now, melodically, it's interesting to notice. Leaves are falling all around, it's time. All of those are on the same pitch, right? So the music itself is not traveling yet. It's not falling. There aren't leaves falling in the melody. Leaves are falling all around. It's time I was on my way. It's only when we get to on that we move up and then fall down. But it sets up a sort of suspense or I would say intensity, a focus of threading a needle. And you're just threading it through the eye of the needle. Leaves are falling all around. It's time I was on my way. And that's how it comes across.
Leaves are falling all around. Time I was on my way.
I like the way it goes, time, as if, oh, it's time, gotta get going.
I'm much obliged for such a pleasant stay.
Da, 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 da.
It's time for me to go.
Ah, a little bit
Moonlight's
A little stronger. A little more focused.
But now I smell the rain, and with it
Smell the
and
rain.
it's heading my
Ah,
way.
even the lyrics mention the rain. And we still hear that pitter-patter of rain.
Sometimes I grow so tired, but I know I've got one thing I got to do. I ramble on. Now's the time is now. Sing my song. I'm going round the world. I gotta find my girl on my way. I've been this way 10 years till the day. Ramble on.
And this ramble on. So everything started nice and gentle, setting the scene. The leaves are falling all around. It's time. And there was that catch. Almost as I'm looking up. Oh, it's time. I gotta get going. It's time. I was on my way. Thanks to you, I'm much obliged for such a pleasant stay. But now it's time for me to go. A little more dynamic. The autumn moon lights my way. Okay, I'm getting more intense here. For now, I smell the rain, and with it, pain. It's interesting. Let's go back and listen to where this word pain comes in.
Stay. But now it's time for me to go. The autumn moon lights my way. But now I smell the rain, and with it pain.
Okay. I had an idea. It doesn't quite line up like I was thinking, but it still works. So when he comes to this line, for now I smell the rain, and with it pain, and it's headed my way. That's the moment at which he launches into his power voice, right? For now I smell the rain, and with it pain. It's as if that voice represents pain, something that he feels deep within. And so it's starting out, he's coming out of his reverie, his peaceful time, wherever he's been, with whomever he's been. And now he's saying, I gotta get going. And now we hear the reason why. For now, I smell the rain, and with it, pain. And it's headed my way. And then sometimes I grow so tired, but I know I've got one thing I've got to do, ramble on. In other words, this pain that he feels is something deep within, and when it comes, it kind of reminds me of Annie Lennox and her song "Here Comes the Rain Again," right? This rain, that idea that rain represents, the storm represents a deep personal experience, emotions, love, and loss at the same time. For now, I smell the rain. Here comes the rain again. It's coming. And with it, pain. It's headed my way. Here comes the rain again. I am feeling myself ready to be drenched by this deep experience, and it's going to come wash over me in waves. It's going to pour down on me. I'm going to become soaked and immersed in it. There is no way for me to stay here. In order for me to live through this, in order for me to cope with this, I have to move on, ramble on. I cannot sit still. This is something that I just, the only way for me to deal with it is to move, ramble on.
But now I smell the rain, and with it pain, and it's headed my way.
Oh, you can hear the pain in his voice. It's headed my way.
Sometimes I grow so tired.
Sometimes. He does such a great blues style, doesn't he? And then a ramble on. Now, this is where it's interesting. Ramble on. When I hear the word ramble used, I think of it as more of an aimless, non-pressured rambling, right? The idea is we don't have an appointment. We don't have to hurry. We just go. But what they do here is they turn this ramble on part of the piece into this pressured, intense, urgent thing. Why? Well, I think it has a lot to do with the fact that it's reflecting the necessity of it, this inner experience, these emotions, these feelings that are coming, and the urgency of I am being forced to ramble on. This is not a choice I make. This is not something that I do just because I like to ramble. It happens to be because it's the only way for me. I'm forced into it. I ramble on. The time is now. Sing my song. I'm going around the world. I gotta find my girl on my way. I've been this way 10 years to the day. Ramble on. In other words, I wasn't always this way. It's been 10 years. 10 years to the day. Ah, that might explain why suddenly now we hear this coming. This, we feel this storm coming, and we are suddenly faced with, I can't, I have to go. You feel the desperation in his voice.
Got no time for spreading.
Got no time to spread. Okay, we're back into this.
To be gone.
Nice bass. Da 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 da. I like Zeppelin's bass. Still, we have this pitter patter, pitter patter, pitter patter, pitter patter, pitter patter, pitter patter. Oh, such an autumnal sound. Lovely, lovely. Again, very full flight. And back into this. The urgency, the intensity. I gotta find my girl. 10 years to the day. It's explosive. Again, this beautiful harmonizing guitar. Ah, here's the secret. Mine's a tale that can't be told.
How years ago, in days
Days
of
of
old,
old, when magic filled the air.
just in the darkest depths of
There's this motion and the traveling feel behind the music here. So when we get to this ramble on chorus, the urgency and the intensity and the desperation are so intense. And then when he pulls himself back together to tell the story, we fall back into this more easy motion, with the pitter patter of the rain and more of the storytelling, rambling, moving forwards motion. And here is where I certainly hear some influences from Lord of the Rings. 'Twas in the darkest depths of Mordor I met a girl so fair, but Gollum and the evil one crept up and slipped away with her. But he's not just mimicking Tolkien. He's using this to tell the story of a very deeply personal story. The music is telling this deeply personal story of this is why I am this way. And this is what happened 10 years ago to this day. And today is the anniversary of that event. And that is why I am suddenly launched into this space, this world, this season. This season. It is a season because even at the beginning, leaves are falling all around. This is about a season of life. And I've been in this place for 10 years, and here I am still.
In days of old, when magic filled the air.
And he does it so well, doesn't he?
Just in the darkest depths of Mordor, I met a girl so fair.
Girl, so fair.
But Gollum and the evil one crept up and
hear the anger
slipped
there.
away with her.
Oh, the bitterness, the bitterness. And the music suddenly gets darker. Dum, 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 dum.
I guess I'll keep on
The guitar.
rambling.
And here come the drums.
Say myself, I gotta find my baby. I'm gonna ramble on, sing
Ramble on, sing my song.
my way around the world, ramble on, baby. Do, 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 my baby. Ramble on, baby. Do, 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 do. I can't stop this feeling.
The chaos, because he's getting lost in his own mind now. Kind of a glimpse into the storm. And as it fades away, this is one of those songs where it's perfectly fitting for it to fade away, isn't it? It's not just a trope. It's not just this is how we do rock songs at this time. It fits perfectly this image of somebody who's suffered the loss of the one that they love. We don't know really. It's not really revealed. Is this a lover? Or is this a child? It doesn't say. We kind of get the sense that it's a lover, but it could apply in different ways, really. It's rather open in its interpretation. The idea is that there is only one. There is only the one. Nothing else. No one else will ever fill this space in my heart. And I've spent time with you. We've had a pleasant stay. I've enjoyed it. It's nice. It's been lovely. You know, we might have even had a sort of romantic experience here. But you will never fill the space that is in my heart. And this is the story of love and loss, of sorrow and coping and moving on through life with this treasure of a gap in one's heart. And this is the story that the music tells here. It is done beautifully through fiction, through fantasy, through literary references and allusions, inspired by Lord of the Rings, right? And there are lines in the lyrics that pull me towards them. I ain't telling a lie. Mine's a tale that can't be told. My freedom I hold dear. This line, my freedom I hold dear. This is about my freedom, or is this is about my loss? It's about both, really. And somehow my freedom is wrapped up with my loss. And then later, I keep on searching for my baby. I keep on searching. That is why I ramble on. That is why I can't stay. Because I have been changed through this experience. I will never be the same. That time changed me, and the loss of it changed me. And that is why I am forced to ramble on. That is why I have this desperate need to move, to continue. I cannot settle down because I can't accept anything less than finding what was lost. And I know I will never find it, but I can't accept anything less. So this wraps up our special weekend focusing on Led Zeppelin. It also wraps up my detailed look at some of the songs on this Led Zeppelin 2 album. And what a beautiful experience it has been. And I have to say, it has made me appreciate Zeppelin's ability to really plumb the depths of human experience. Everything from highly charged sexual experiences and romance to deep loss and all that is between those two. And I'm looking forward to what comes next. I don't even know the name of the third album. But that's what I'll be listening to next in its entirety for the first time. And I'll see you soon.